Hello, my beautiful Cancers. My name is Honest Am. I am the editor-in-chief of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennial women who are truly trying to get their shit together. And this here is your first ever empowerment tarot reading where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives. If you are tired of creating vision boards that never come true, this channel is for you. A little bit about me. I do not just use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence, and I may just pronounce some things, but if it does not stop Charlamagne and God, it will not stop me. If you're interested in bookings, learning more about honestlysis.com, all of that information is in the description box below. So this is going to be a year at a glance reading for you guys. It's not going to be a typical monthly reading. This is really about what can you do here in December to prepare you and be ready for 2021. We're going to look at whatever blocks may be in the way, how you can some tools that you can use to overcome those blocks, and what may be like a fortune or some good luck that may come out of it if you're able to successfully clear those blocks. Angel number 111. All right, God, what messages do you have for my Cancer collective to become the alchemists of their lives, to create change, or just to bring heaven on earth? God, what do they need to know about 2021? What do they need to know about the year ahead? What are things that they can do in December to prepare them for the new year? Or what other messages do you deem worthy for them to hear at this time for their highest and greatest good? God, if any of their ancestors, guardian angels, and beings of light would like to come through in this reading, know that they are welcome. Beings of light only. God, I ask you to deliver these messages to me and through me as clear as possible. All right. 218. Sorry, I feel like I messed it up. All right. So your year, woo, baby, this thing's powerful. Your year 2021 is going to be all about creation. Here we have kind of like a wild woman out in nature. She has an egg and it's like mysticism all around her. So I really feel like it's about this is going to be like a year manifestation to you, or maybe not even making physical, like you may not actually see the tangible manifestation, but it's going to be about, creating it and starting that process. Underneath it is self-worth. So I feel like you, underneath all of this, God is asking you, the message that I am getting is that God is asking for you to realize that you are powerful enough to bring your creations to light. So I feel like this year 2021 is going to be all about you strengthening your self-worth and you realizing that it is your birthright to create. It is your birthright to co-create with the universe. It is your birthright to live happily ever after. But don't take my word for it. I'm going to go to the book and just get just a little bit more information about this self-worth card. So this is the card. This is representing our The orange cards reveal your emotional experience in a particular situation. If you're struggling with, The orange cards represents our emotions and how we relate to them. In the second chakra, you can learn emotional discipline if you choose. You need to master the skill of steering your emotions as you would a ship on a high sea. This is a very important manifestation. This is very important in manifesting. So, about learning how to honor your emotions. The salmon in the color of the deep emotional peace. You have been given a gift of self-love. This card indicates a love of life, and no longer trying to prove your value to others who may not see what you are. Rely on your own inner knowing. So this year is going to be all about you turning your attention away from the outside world, turning your away from gossip and people who are trying to backstab you, angel number 452, and to focus on the creation and to focus on doing what you are here to do. Your overall year is going to be all about, it's actually a neutral color. You are embracing the spirit of universal consciousness. In the seventh chakra, the crown chakra, we reach the place of universal consciousness, which is outside of our body. You may notice that these cards represent some aspect of our collective being. The idea here is that we vibrate through our seventh chakra in a powerful way. It keeps us connected to our humanity. The cards of the seventh chakra are neutral in color because spirit in essence is neutral. Here you will receive messages from spirit that are detached from human worry. These cards indicate the higher-minded thinking that happens when we are aligned with the spirit. The card of holding space can also be seen in this still energy. The power of holding space can also be seen in the still energy of each card. Here you will see how conscious choice can bring you spiritual magnetism. These are cards of mastery. So again, how powerful is this? Like, God is like literally saying for your 2021, it's all about you standing in your power and learning how to be self-mastery. Like, you're learning self-mastery, angel number 616. Standing in your power and becoming the master manifester. That's what I hear for you. Powerful things for you. Creation, letting go of old ideas and allowing new growth. Letting go of old ideas and allowing new growth are primary now. The mission you have been on may be complete. A new dawn is coming, and it is time to open yourself up to divine inspiration. The message here is let go. You no longer need to be the warrior. So maybe some of you guys are just holding on to some issues from the past. Sometimes maybe some of you guys have... Okay. So what I'm getting is that some of you guys you have a very... this may be for one particular person. You have a high position in your community or to the outside world. You are doing well and everybody sees you as somebody who do have like great self-worth, and you just look very good on the outside, but inside you're not happy where you are. Like, even though it's like you make great money, it's like anybody would kill to have this career, you really don't want it. And God is saying that doesn't mean that you're a bad person, or that, not even that you're a bad person. Like, that feeling is coming up so that you can create the life that you want to lead. And so what this year is all about is letting go of the past, letting go of the judgment of other people, and really doing the things that are true to you and walking down the path that is for you. Angel number 753. But don't take my words for it. We're going to get some more messages to clarify. God, clarify this message of creation and self-worth. What blocks are in the way from stopping us from creating the life of our dreams? How can we build up our self-esteem and know that we are worthy of anything that we put our mind to? How can we let go of people's expectations? How can we let go of the past? How can we just let go of even the image, the definition of who we thought we were? How do we release what needs to be gone so that we can embrace who we truly are? Ooh. All right. So, I love this. I love this. Look at this. How powerful this Angel 911. Look at that. It's like, defend this motherfucker to the end. Underneath this is the energy. Defend it. Defend it. For you other ones that it's not about you. It's two groups. It's a group of you guys that you have a vision that you have on your life. You've been secretly working over this, and what God is saying is protect it, continue to defend it, continue to nurture it, continue to bring this creation to life. For the other ones of you guys that are so worried about how people see you that you're not able to create, God is saying, drop your defenses. Stop worrying about what other people think of you. Just stand in your power. Just stand and know that you are worthy of anything that you put your mind to. Angel number 1005. Contributing to this, under creation, we have the Fool. So like I was saying, 1020, this year, your year 2021, you're going on a whole new journey. You're starting a whole new adventure. God is asking you to just stand in your power, to just know that you are worthy and that you deserve this new beginning. You may even question it, but you can't be worried about what other people are thinking for you. Just stand in your power and know that you are worthy. Go on this new adventure. For you ones that you haven't been happy at work, you're not really feeling the workspace, God is saying the spotlight is on you so that you can take this leap of faith, so that you can create something new. For others ones of you, it's not about creating something new. It's not about, you've already made the decision. God said you made the decision in 2020. You made the decision in 2020. Just stand in it. Stop going back and forth. Stop starting and stopping. If you want to really bring this creation to light, you have to commit to the journey. You have to jump off. You can't, after you jump off this cliff, you can't go back up. So what God is saying is jump off the cliff, stop the double-mindedness, and to start lining up your cups. If you can look at this both ways. It's like, is the cup half empty or half full? You can look at you can look at your end of your 2021 and be like, oh, I thought that you probably thought that you were going to have you probably thought that it was going to be like the 10 of cups at the end. You thought by the time that you were finished, it was going to be at the 10 of cups, but boo, you're just now starting this process. You just started this journey. You just took the leap of faith. You just stopped being so double-minded. You just stopped going back and forth. The process of creation takes time. So don't get weary and don't think it's not going to happen just because it's been taking a little while. Because the 10 of cups is coming. But it's not going to get here if you're going to be so focused about what other people think about you. You're never going to get to this 10 of cups if you continue to stay in this space of worrying about what people think of you. If you never take this leap of faith, you never can get to the 10 of cups. So even if by the end of 2021, it doesn't look like exactly how you thought it would look like, is you don't have this spotlight that you thought you would have, God is saying, keep working, keep being a journey, keep being steadfast. Keep knowing that you are worthy of what you are looking for. Because look at that. King of Wands coming under this gossip. It's like you're cutting through all the BS so that you can take your rightful place. Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's like this, your 2021 is going to be about you standing in your power, you knowing that you are worthy to bring your creation to light. It's like you're going to have to really, really make a decision to be the fool and to go after this dream, to go after these 10 of cups. But you're not going to be able to do it if you're going to stay focused on these gossiping and, all these other people. All right, God, I'm going to give you, let's clarify this message of creation before we go any further. Ooh. All right. I will guide you to your muse. In a time before history, She shamans walk the earth, bestowing artistic talents on a select few. One day she rests under a branch tree. Hey, says the branch, I want my muse too. Branch entertains shamans for a long time, singing and telling tales. She smiles. My great friend, you have had your art all along. She vows that from then on she would give everyone their own gift. To this day, Shiman has never left us. We see her inside every creative work. Your path is an artistic one. Express your love in tangible art form. It is time to make decisions. Am I waiting for someone's permission to create my life? What do I need to see in order to claim my own gifts? So, that's what your 2021 is about. God, what is a tool that my Cancer Collective can use to stand in their power, to take this leap of faith, to drop the double-mindedness, and to really bring this creations to life? How can they get away from this gossiping and allowing people to walk over them? How can they just stand in their power and take the leap of faith, God? What is a tool that they can use? Appreciation and gratitude are different vibrational states. When you feel gratitude, often you are looking at a difficulty that you have overcome, but there is still some of that struggle vibration present. The state of appreciation is seeing whatever you are looking at through the eyes of Source. You could walk down a crowded street with all kinds of things that a lot of other people would find reasons to criticize or worry about, and you would not have access to them because your vibration of appreciation is picking out for you the things of a different vibrational nature. What is this saying? God is asking you to rise above it, rise above the gossip, rise above all of the other stuff, and to really see things from his point of view. Underneath this, it says, Angel number 1710, the subject of money is really two things. And this card is just all about saying that on every situation, you are either going closer or further away from your dreams. Divinely feminine on here, well, her name's AP, on here, she always says that, in relationships or, communications period, you're either breathing life into your relationship or you are killing it. Same thing applies to your dreams. Same things applies to yourself. Either you are going to speak life into yourself. Either you are going to tell yourself that you're worthy and that you can defend your position. Either you're going to lift yourself up or you're going to demotivate yourself. And you're going to tell yourself that you're not worthy of creating these dreams, or you're going to keep yourself in this stuck place because you're constantly going back and forth for whether the cup is half empty or half full. I feel like what God is saying is to just stop worrying about all that. Look at that. I rather than complaining, I would focus on the positive aspects. It's like, I feel like what God is saying is to stop looking at your external world so much and to really just go inwards. Like, and if you have, to really go inwards. Like, you maybe up to this point, you have always judged yourself based on the external world. You've always lived up to the standards of what society have for you, or what your parents have for you, or what your culture have for you. And I feel like what God is saying is that, yes, all those people are great. Like, yes, it's great that you are, living up to their standards. But this year, 2021, it's about setting the standards that you have for your life. It's about you doing the things that make you happy, you creating the life of your dreams. And nobody else can do that for you. You can't blame your husband. You can't blame your mama. You can't blame your daddy. Only you really know what you want to do at the end of the day. Only you know where you want to go. Like, only you know that. And so what God is saying is that instead of ever taking an approach of being like, life didn't turn out right, or, I'm grateful that I'm here, but, it really wasn't, things didn't turn out how I wanted to be. God is saying, fuck all that. Like, you are exactly where you need to be. You've done exactly, you're exactly where you need to be. It's nothing more you need to do. So all you need to do is just stand in your power. Know that you are worthy of bringing your creations to light. Go ahead and take that leap of faith. Drop the double-mindedness. See the glass half full, and so that you can keep working, rising above the gossip and the deceit, and get your 10 of cups, so that you can reach your happily ever after. All right, let me give you a fortune. All right, God. What happens for my Cancer collective if... I'll read it for you. I hear somebody like, I want you to read that card. The subject of money is really two subjects. One, money, plenty of money, and two, absence of money, not merely enough money. Often people assume that because they are speaking the words, I want more money, they are speaking positively about money. When you are feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you are not speaking the subject of money. You are speaking the subject of not enough money. And the difference is very important because the first subject brings money towards you and the second brings it away. Angel number 2038. So that's what I'm saying. It's about you, instead of focusing on the negative, focusing on the positive, learning that you are exactly where you need to be, that you're worthy of creating your dreams, and God has just asked you to defend it. So God, what happens if my Cancer collective defend their dreams? They take that leap of faith, drop the double-mindedness, they see the glass as half full, and they commit to this journey of bringing about this 10 of Cups. What comes to them, God? What beautiful fortune awaits them in 2021? And I feel like that's what God is asking you to do in December. In December, He's asking you to start defending yourself, thinking about these self-worths, asking yourself those questions of, am I really living the life of my dreams? Am I really doing what I want to do? What awaits them, God, if they decide to take this leap of faith? This came out, challenges, take some time out from problems or conflicts. Take time out from problems or conflicts, or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. So for 2021, you may be experiencing a lot of conflict, a lot of stuff may be going on, a lot of things may be coming at a lot of different angles. What God is saying, instead of allowing this to frustrate you, really turn your attention on having appreciation and seeing and having appreciation and asking yourself, what is this situation trying to show me? Look at stuff from a higher perspective. Think about how is this going to bring me closer to my dream? And then really focusing your intention on the positive aspect of the subject instead of focusing on the negative. At the end, God is saying that if you make a commitment around to living out your dream, if you say in December, if you take a break, get clear about where you want to go, and by the first of the year you take this leap of faith, what God says is a commitment indicated around love or business, it will make you feel better. So to wrap this all up, what God is saying, so far in 2020, you may have been experiencing a lot of challenges. Going into 2021, you may be experiencing challenges everywhere. What God is saying is to just stand your ground and stand in your power. He's asking you to approach things differently. He's asking you to, whenever things are coming about, knowing that there's really two sides of the story, and He's asking you to focus on the positive side instead of the negative. He's saying start looking at things from the eyes of source. He's asking you to really take that leap of faith to bring these creations about. Really take that leap of faith to bring these creations about. Commit to the process. Drop the double-mindedness. Know that it's not going to come overnight. When things do happen, look at it as the glass half full, and know that the 10 of Cups is coming from you, no matter what gossip is coming your way. So that is all the messages I have for you guys. I hope that it was beneficial for you. If you did like it, give me a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this message, give me your biggest takeaway. If not, until I see you again, until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you can't do. Namaste. See you guys next month. Bye.